Well, hello, good morning, and happy Sunday. So, this is going to be another daycare story time. Okay, so this daycare that I've been working at from I'm going to say the year of 2018 all the way to the year of 2020. And so I had this director, and she would be the one who would be giving out the checks every Friday. Okay, so this lady director, my boss, this lady claimed to be saved and in the church, but it was nothing about her demeanor and nothing about her attitude that said to me that she was saved, because there's a couple of times that she has said rude things to me, and it's just her demeanor and the way that she was that let me know that this lady is not saved. She's not religious at all. Okay, so one day I was at work, and it was Friday, and it was the day that she was giving out checks. Everybody was getting paid. Tell me why I'm the only one of the employees who she had told another employee that I was close to at the time, I don't have her check. She's going to be mad. Now, mind you, somebody else had already quit a month before that month because she kept playing this game with their money. All of a sudden, she didn't have their check. And I don't understand why things like this happens on a job, because even when I was working at the Bush Airport, even though it only happened to me once, they played with me about my check. Told me one day, oh, I don't have your check, but if you come back um tomorrow morning like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., we will have your check. So I had to come back the very next day and get my check. But that was at the Bush Airport. This is at the daycare. So this director that I did not like, my boss, she tells another employee that she doesn't have my check. Then I was told to come to her office. I come to her office. She's like, I'm so sorry, but I do not have your check, Miss Broussard. And so I'm looking at her like, you don't have my check. She's like, would it be okay if I just wrote you a $200 check, a personal check, until you get your money? So she wrote me the check. She wrote me the check. I took the check, but I was still upset because I was getting paid good money. My check was sometimes $600 every 2 weeks, because I worked my ass off at that job. I would take 3 buses to get to that job. Sometimes I would take a Lyft, an Uber, and a cab. A lot of times I was burning my money taking cabs to try to hurry up and just get to that job, because I don't understand why they were the most hardest on me about coming to work late when they knew that I didn't live anywhere near the daycare. It wasn't hard to get to the job, but at the same time, they see I'm struggling and I'm on the bus line. So I didn't understand why I was always getting picked at, and I was getting picked at a lot. So one day, a supervisor of mine saw me about to go on break. On break means that you get to go and you have lunch in the break room. She says, Miss Broussard, you can't go to lunch yet because uh I need to make sure that I have my work done. Some stupid excuse this woman gave me. Then after 30 minutes went by, she came in the baby room and told me, I apologize, but the state was here and we were having the state board look at the daycare and see if everything was clean. And I couldn't let you go on break until I passed my until she passed the state board something. Anyway, that was just dumb. And so at this time, the lady who stopped me from going on break, she had a niece. And I brought this up in another story time. Her niece was like around 22 years old. And I could not stand that girl. She used to work back there with me in the baby room. But I was under her because her relative, which was my supervisor, put me under her because I was new and I had to, work with her in order to learn how to do everything in the baby room. But one day, and mind you, all this 22-year-old girl ever did in the baby room was like sit down majority of the time,